Hello everybody, it's me again. Yes, I've been wearing the same shirt for the past 3 days, but I mean, who the fuck cares? It's not like I go anywhere. Uh, but, uh, oh, and that's my monster. I can't just, like, let that sit out. Jesus Christ, I got, like, oh, this is what I was using. Oh, jeez, never get Vaseline or frickin' baby oil everywhere. And you know what sucks? I actually think I understand why my phone's always blurry. You know, you gotta have it, like, straight up and down. Because if it's not straight up and down, it focuses on something else. But I think the phone is, like, smart enough to where it knows what you want it to focus on and it just keeps going in and out. Either that or that's just me way out of it. Actually, hold on. Did I take that? Oh, no, I didn't take the other one yet. Yeah, screw it. Oh, jeez, I just wish it didn't taste like frickin' soy butt. Crap, I just swallowed the whole thing and I dropped it on the floor. Fuck it. Ew. Alright, as bad as it sounds, I'm actually probably going to be giving some dating advice on to guys on how to get out of the friend zone. And what's sad is you see a guy like me. Well, if y'all see one of my videos, well, I used to post other videos too, where I just complain about all my exes, but let's put it this way, yeah, I can get a girlfriend pretty easy. It's just the fact that I kind of choose not to, really, only because I know I have issues, and it would just kind of complicate things a lot more. And I usually end up failing the relationship because of my own issues, and we've all been there. It's like, it's not the fact that I can't get a girl, it's the fact that my issues, and I always start off great, but then trying to keep it going is where I fail, because, you know, you hit that infatuation state. It's like you do all the right things perfectly because you're, like, on edge, you're paranoid, you're making sure everything's perfect, and it goes perfect. But that's like, you fell in love too easily, and now you're out of energy. Take it this way, just treat life like a video game. And yes, I am restarting this. For those of y'all who seen my last video, I've been meaning to start over anyway. Sadly, you don't get to see, you won't be able to see a lot of stuff, but this is the night train part, which I will be redoing, but like I said, I'm going to be cutting off between 40 and 50 minutes. I already grabbed a lot of the stuff already, so you won't have the satisfaction of seeing me, or you won't feel like you get, I feel like me, you kind of play and pretend it's you a little bit, and you won't get the satisfaction, so I'm sincerely sorry for that. But there is a thing in here. Oh! What? It didn't save any of this crud. People, be very careful when you do save in a game, because you'll notice, I think I mentioned it before in a previous one, like, see, there's nothing there anymore, there's a letter, but I still get the upgrade. Like I said with the saving, the auto-saves, a lot of times I could start off on disc 3, which I was on disc 3, as you could clearly see in the other videos, where I just kept failing. I'm sorry about that. I'm better now. My hands, actually, I don't have to have as much crap on my hand anymore, so I can actually do this. I can extend a little bit. I'm gonna try not to, though, only because, but if I have to do like this stuff, you know, it's the next day. I heal fast. This is the only thing that really is taking forever. But is it just me, or is he like trying to sound redneck but still sophisticated? I'm gonna cut your head off with this here appliance, you hear? But, you know, he's clearly American, you know. But he's not, he doesn't sound like that part of American. He's an OSA member. You know, you would think he'd have sophisticated lingo. But it's like here, he's... whatever. See, like, you wouldn't know you're trying to go to Eisenwald prison. Like, if you first start, it doesn't show the name of the mission anyway. I like that. Keep. I love this. Yes, sir. I want him to be my general if I ever try to re-enlist. I want him to be my general. Like I said, a lot of stuff. You won't have. Jeez, all right, sir. I'm on my way. In one of these locations, there's like a little enigma code. I think it's down at the end here. Actually, this is good because I did miss some stuff. Oh, that's right. I started as Wyatt, I think. Oh, wait. No. Oh, I'm under mine. Anyway, still, I'm going to show you with this one. A lot of the stuff you would have missed. I will go back to the other profile. This file here is on Uber 2. So it's still Uber, but it's with my file. So I have... I also started over on this one too, but as you can see, I got a lot more perks than I would have. As you can see, like I said before you get to the asylum, you should have about 16 perks. This is 8 perks each. So I have 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 perks, and I just beat the asylum. Remember, before on my other videos, I had hardly 8, I think. But this is what I mean. You should have at least 20 perks by the time you get to the asylum. If you don't have 20 perks by the time you get to the asylum, you're slacking. And this is proof right here. It's a good thing I started this entirely over, too, as well, on my file. Well, as over as I could, so I could show you this right now. I did start with Wyatt. Well, actually, I did have Ferguson, but I didn't really play far with him. I only played so far with Ferguson, believe it or not. I'll try to show you. As you can see, I did not unlock the other chapters for Ferguson. Well, actually, this is... because usually when you unlock the other missions, it will pop up here. So say I went all the way to the end, but I had none of these. Even if I were to start on disc 1, it would show every chapter I did make it to. So as you can see, I sincerely didn't make it too far with him. For those of you who played, you understand what I'm talking about. This is proof I really sincerely did not make it far. Because as far as I'm aware, when you do play through the entire game, regardless of where you are, whether I want to start on disc 2 or disc 3 or disc 4, it would show all the chapters I have unlocked. But I really didn't make it past the asylum, I don't reckon. But still, you should have 20 perks by the... I mean, although I kind of just shot out all my credibility just now, please trust me, I did explain how in previous videos you should have at least 16. Here I have 20, so I might have gotten 2 or 3 just now while playing with Wyatt. A lot of these are harder ones. For example, this one I did get recently, kill using while mounted while using a mounted turret. You know, some of these I did get just recently, I understand that. But you should still have about this many by the time you get to the asylum. That's just, you know. But still, like I said, otherwise it would have showed how many I got all the way past, you know. Because why would it only show me the ones I got here, you know, if I got other ones too. Again, the suppressed pistol back there I think was an enigma code. I will try my best to find all the stuff. The enigma codes I will have to go back over on my other file. Um, but you're just gonna have to trust me on the perk thing. I really did get all those before I got to the asylum on Ferguson. I just now restarted Wyatt. And as you can tell, like I said before, a lot of these perks you cannot get. And the perks, you know, I did not get these. I mean, see, I got LKW kills. I did play on Ferguson up to the LKW. But like I said, a lot of these you cannot get until after you pass, you know, a certain part of the game, past the disc I'm on right now. So I'm pretty much using that as proof to show you that I still haven't gotten those perks yet, all the perks that are impossible to get. I did get kill enemies while you... Oh, that's primary fire. I did not get shrapnel kills yet. I have not made it to the shrapnel kill. Otherwise, we all know how easy that one's to get. I have not yet gotten that one. I have not gotten the shotgun rocket upgrade. I hardly got the LKW. I only got 7 kills on that. I have not got mechanical enemy kills. Everything here is possible to get before you make it to the asylum. Aside from this one, which I admit I did go a little ahead. This one you probably could get if you were really, really good, but if you're working on your stealth perks, this one you would have to play a little further than the asylum. If you can get it before that, congratulations, you're even better than me. But as far as all those perks, you can do the math yourself. It is possible. You're gonna have to trust me on that. Here I usually snipe a few people, but just kind of playing it safe. But I mean, it's really not. I'm just gonna walk to this guy only because I want to do this quick. As you can see, I do have a thing I can get. I will show you that. Again, this is what you can do with Wyatt. I might as well show you this too. I did say I would have to play again with Wyatt anyway. So I might as well show you this. But I will do mini videos where they're like 2 minutes long. I'll probably edit them to where it's all one big file. I will backtrack a little bit in each one so you kind of get the rundown of, alright, so if I'm there, I'm just starting the mission, it's gonna be so and so far. I'll probably say about how far it is away. Don't worry, these hidden areas do not contain any whatsoever hidden Enigma codes. And the ones that do contain Enigma codes or golden artifacts, you will have both options. For example, later on, when I go up the elevator, or remember the door I showed you, when you get to that top right corner there, that little across the board thing, be in your top right sector, that sector, you'll have 2 ways to get there. You'll have Wyatt or Ferguson, so don't worry. It is not because you chose the wrong character. You can get every single thing in one game through, one playthrough. I try to avoid... For example, right there, I just killed somebody. That's why I do dual-wield, so in case I do have that split second, I don't have to worry about double tapping, and there's a chance he ducks before I get the second bullet out. But, like I said, this is the part where you do get the option to use this. I think they give this to you because they want you to try to snipe him, but I avoid that. I personally hate using the zipline because it opens so much room for getting spotted, and I've actually been killed more times doing this than anything else. And like I said in the previous video, I don't know if it saved that one, but there's that. You can usually get him. That was just luck that I happened to land on that. There is a map piece in here. I'm sorry if I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff, but there is a map right there, and there is an Enigma code right here. On a serious note, I hit down on the D-pad. My controller's sincerely just effing up. Bugging up. There might be an Enigma code downstairs. I can't remember. There are health upgrades. I don't know if this part of the video saved, but like I said, there are some. There's like a camp fund left. Learn to try to run while shooting. It's easier, just kind of like while you're running, just kind of lead the enemy while you're doing your thing. It's just easier. As far as gold artifacts go, I'm gonna just kind of roughly show you about where they are because I can't remember exactly. There is an Enigma code right here, but this knife. There are some gold artifacts around this area. Within this general location where I'm at. So if you can kind of see where I'm at, you will have to look under stuff. It's like around. It's in these general locations. If you try to look in there or try to get in there, you're looking in the wrong spot. It would be in the other building. Again, I'm sorry, I can't really tell you exactly where. Like I said, I'll probably show you again on my other file why it's timeline, but right now I'm just playing this because this part did cut off, so I'm just kind of showing you the walkthrough for here. It's not like you would have had the satisfaction of seeing me get all the perks anyway. See, that would have been a headshot, but it, like, nicked him. See, that's a headshot. I'm still kind of sucking right now, but you'll notice I'm a lot better when I'm using the pistol after a while. I just gotta get used to it. Up here is a thing. It's an upgrade, so I gotta come here anyway. I can't do these, like, I don't know, like, those I just can't do. See, oh, fuck it. This is what I mean, like, when you do, oh, shit. Fuck! That's what I mean, you get thrown around when you do Ferguson, you come through the other way, like I showed you. But when you do Wyatt, you come directly in front of them. And I just so got used to Ferguson, because I've been playing on Ferguson trying to do these videos, and it's like, what the hell? Now I sincerely thought I was going to come out on the other end, because I know I'm on Wyatt, I just keep forgetting I'm on Wyatt. I keep thinking, alright, and then all of a sudden I see the railing in front of me, I'm like, oh shit, it's Wyatt, I gotta be even more quiet, and already I make noise. Ferguson is a lot easier, he gives you a lot more, he starts you off in a lot better secret locations. Actually, I don't think the armor upgrade is here. I think you still have to take the elevator. But that's not the point. The point is, this is what irritates me, because depending on who you pick, really depends. Like, see? Here, you actually kind of have to camp up here a little bit. If you want to get, like, a good view. See, like him, I could have just killed him right now, but I'm trying to explain shit. Trying to get my bearings back. Fuck! You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Fuck it. About 2 grenades is good. I threw 3. I don't know why. Faggot. That's why it's always important to never use your grenades in case you fuck up like I just did. Like, fuck. So basically, and again, this is what I'm talking about. When you come to Wyatt, so you come down the steps. You're straight down the steps. To your left is this little platform. You want to come in here to get to the other, to get to your armor upgrade. See, look, it's on it. And it stays there for a second. I'm not even moving my fingers. Can you see it? I'm not even moving them, and it just keeps moving. I'm not even moving them a microscopic centimeter. Like, my finger's 100% stiff right now. Well, now I'm moving it. Like fucking faggots. And see, this is where Ferguson comes out. Oh, my bad. I thought this is where you get the armor upgrade. I guess you have to go to the ladder and get it. Or go to the elevator and get it. But you see what I mean? You start off in completely different locations, and it's very. That was sloppy, but that was a lot better than what I could have done. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm going to go back to the very beginning, so for those of y'all who are getting turned around a lot, I'm going to the beginning. I'm coming up the stairs and all that jazz. I'm going the way you would usually go. As you can see, you cannot use this. That is strictly... Actually, I may have... Oh, my bad. Wyatt's isn't up there. Wyatt's is in a whole nother location. Jesus Christ. I am just getting thrown all over the place. I am slacking right now. I thought his was in that location. You know what it is? I think he's in that one spot where I forgot to kill the guy. Oh, alright, so, it's actually right here, my bad. For those of y'all who don't know where that is, the second you come down the steps, right here, this is where I got pissed off. Turn right, just, you know, go to the wall, hug the wall. It's in this little panel right here. You could have stealth killed a lot of enemies. And now I got to... I think right there is, I guess, where you go with Ferguson, because this is the only spot it's really giving me to go. Oh, no, never mind. So, as you can see, people, with certain people, you can kind of skip. With Wyatt, I could have gone... I would have pretty much passed this. But I am showing you again with this. So you can get that. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining. Usually when they start talking, that... Because see, that's where you start walking across right there. You could have came through this way. That was not quiet at all. There is an Enigma code in this car. In the floorboard. There are There is one over here and here. There is something up top, or at least over in this general area with the elevator when it comes to that. There is like 3 things in here. I'm sorry, I'm not really going over any of that. I honestly have no friggin' clue where that one path leads that I was going through. I'm not caring about it right now. If it goes somewhere important, let me know. If it doesn't, I really have no idea. I don't pay attention too much. Again, like over here. If you realize, where am I getting shot at? There's people over here. My apologies for the sloppy shooting. If you have to go past the entrance here, to kill everybody, you're wasting a lot of your time. You could have already killed all of these guys. Because see, this is where you start, right around here. See? Right there. Now I'm starting to sound like Seth Ross. See that? Over there? That thing right there. Yeah, there, go. Hurry. You're wasting time, Blaskowicz. And what's funny is nobody says your name correctly at all. It's Blaskovich. Blaskowicz. Blasko? Well, Blasko's understandable. Blaskowicz. You know, Blaskowicz is your name. It says it, too. Blaskowicz. Oh, it's past that crap. But anyway, it says Blaskowicz. I usually go up by the steps, but you can go this way too. I just like going this way because this is where most of the enemies are and most of the Enigma, all the gold stuff anyway. But that's why I come this way instead of the other way. But you can go the other way. It's not really going to affect the game too much. Shit. What all do I need? I just need grenade kills, which I don't have. See, like, I'm killing them now. I'm starting to get my groove back now that my hand's healing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I just honestly can't see any of that crap. And then I only want to have 1 bullet left. I mean, see, I did this on Uber, and I just pretty much effed up the whole thing. So if you think you have to be quiet, you really don't. I mean, I just pretty much effed up, and I ran out there, and I was doing all this weird crap, you know, wasting a lot of ammo for no apparent reason. There is an Enigma code in here. It's going to be in this corner somewhere. Just keep that in mind. This is the last area anyway, so it really doesn't matter for me how much ammo I got. I mean, I could pretty much waste all my ammo right now. One mag. We'll do about 30 rounds. I don't even need that much. I only need like 4 bullets. I only need like 8 bullets if I'm really, really good. But I've also been kind of, like I said, been more lax this game, so. Oh, Jesus Christ. Second thought, I actually need a little bit more ammo. I sucked that entire game. I'm probably gonna die. But still, I don't even need that much. Let's see about this. Alright, but really, for those of y'all who just saw what I was trying to do, you really don't need that much ammo to do that. Well, it doesn't take much ammo to suck, but... Jesus. Well, at least that part is had to restart. I know I keep dying, it's kind of stupid, but... At this point, I'm just trying to kill time right now. Maybe later on in life, I'll actually show you one where I'm actually at my full capability, but... I'm really just bored right now. I do that all the time. I think I have to restart the entire fucking thing. And then it's like, oh, no, I only have to do this part. Wow, the one thing they're thoughtful of, you know? You don't have to have a grenade to do this guy. They give you him on purpose. So that guy really should be easy for you. They do that on purpose for you, so you can only have to deal with one. I guess they expect you to suck ass. I mean, I'd expect you to suck ass. As you can see, however, it does save, and I do not get all my stuff. What the fuck? It froze him. Like, you saw that, right? He only stayed frozen for like a second. Not even a second. Fucking bitch. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then they want to go all the way ahead. I mean, you have no idea how irritating that really is. It's like, oh, I don't have to start over. Oh, Jesus Christ. It only kept you gone for a second. I mean, I'm sure I missed, but still, if it hits him, you know. Oh yeah, watch this. It's funny. He somewhat figures it out. He's like, well, it's a good thing I need 2. Dude, you only hit 2 buttons and now you're dicking around with 4? Yeah, let's just break it. Yeah, let's break it. You can skip this part if you really want to. It's kind of a waste of time. You can select the gun for those of y'all who don't know. There's that nasty couple right there. The nasty, nasty couple I was talking about in the second episode. That sick, freaky, perverted, nasty, nasty couple. My phone is on 1 and now I gotta do some weird crap. I may have to turn the camera. Actually, I have an idea. I have a genius idea. Da 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 da! Now I just need to make like a little slit down here for it, so I can have my cord here. Motherfucking cunt. I don't have a knife on me. Yeah, I don't find it weird. I just frickin' just walked up to you anyway. I'm just gonna set it inside the change thing. Actually, that might be the best I've had. I mean, I still have to have that coffee lid there, you know, so it has something to rest on behind it. Yeah, your lovely companion. Aren't you, booby? They literally pronounce it booby. Booby or bubby. How do you not bestatten? I think I said part of that right. You know, they got like a loaded baked potato flavor now. I only like the loaded baked potato ruffles, really. I mean, the Pringles just kind of have like a dry taste to it. I always do the nog thing. What's sick? Because you're actually talking about her right now. Because those are old vacation photos. And war photos. Her vacation photos. So her eyes and mouth make you happy. I know Bubby feels that way too. Oh, I'm sorry, it's full of shiz. I'm like part Mexican, so I need heat. And in case I did show part of this in another video, I'm just going to show you how the skulls work too. In case I did. I already know the insect does. It doesn't matter what you choose, what order. It's not like it changes the outcome. I wish they made it to where you could have killed Ferguson and Eisenwald. Spoiler. And then it changes the entire outcome because then Tesla would, a spoiler, would have to do all the shiz. And then you have like her sarcastic remarks. Can you imagine Tesla driving the plane? Spoiler. On the Nautica railway wagon. I'm gonna cut this off soon. It is 40. I'm sorry I did more talking and more dying and crap. You'd be amazed how, you know, I really don't think YouTube understands time, because if you look at their seconds, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, yeah, kinda that's good, but that's still like rapid fast. So whenever you're doing like stopwatch time from oh, and here's an annoying thing. You gotta like really, it does not glow at all. This is legit what it looks like when it opens or shuts. You just have to trust the fact that your cursor says that X. And then I wanted to show you all the grid. Look at it, it's a grid. You like that, huh? It's a grid. It's a long grid, but it's a grid. It's actually a pretty neat grid. Yep, see? You just passed the one big tree. See all those little trees. Sorry I backed up to that part, you know. Should see a lot more of the same landscape in a minute. Oh, there we go. Same landscape. There's like one more that passes too. I think I passed it. Oh, nope, there's that. Yep, the grid. The coffee's a grid, look at it. Like, see it? Doesn't change at all. It's a grid. That's what I call, whenever I say grid, people, like in Borderlands, when you go up and down, or left or right, it's easy, but when you go diagonal, you can like feel it go up. It's really slow. It's so much slower than just going left or right, up or down. You know, you can, but here, it kind of goes slow here, you can tell, you know, but it's a lot more, it's a lot better. Honestly, if I didn't have my, pixels up so high, like, in order to play a multiplayer on, for example, Minecraft, you had to have, like, 1020 or something, I forget what it was, 1080p something, but, like, if you have this around there, like, it'll look like a square, and that really highlights the grid factor in there. I mean, the coffee moves with you, but you can tell it's a grid. I mean, the whole game is a grid. All of the game is a grid, but, like, here you got, like, see the little square in there where they shade it? You know, that's like, I don't know, like, some stuff you can tell is, like, really, really good. It moves around, but, like, in the ocean, for example, when you look at it from the Nautica railway wagon, yeah, when I mean that, I mean the bridge, the whole bridge, actually, not just the Nautica railway wagon. I'm gonna be cutting this off soon, but I was just gonna explain that to you. Sorry I skipped the deviant part, but I mean, really, I mean, the one time it's not gonna be blurred though. I'm actually gonna get this to where it's a save. I would show you that cool part, but where the crow, but you can watch another video for that. But I just kind of wanted to get back to there, because I know I missed the whole asylum part and crud, or I really don't know how much I missed. But when you get to the bridge, though, what I'm talking about, you'll see the ocean. You can see it's just chunks, different portions. Like, here's this giant square is duplicated on right next to it, right above it, right here. You know what I mean? It's like the same square, but but all over, and you can see how it's a grid, and it's really cool. I love looking for grids in the game. Like when you're playing the game, it's kind of well rounded and stuff. It's not really repeated. It's new. It's unique every time when you turn to a new wall or something. But like in Call of Duty Ghosts on Exodus, if you go to the very end, pay close attention to the yellow poles. You know, things like you see in parking lots, those little yellow poles, little concrete spray painted yellow crap. Those are a grid. Like, it's just, I call it a grid. I'm sure there's a fancy term. I just call it a grid because it's like, I don't know, it's like you can tell, it's like you can see like the up and down structure, left and right grid pattern on it. But also, I always misuse the term to mean it's duplicated throughout the entire thing. My apologies. But like, we all know the thing, you know, where you can see the grid. You can see where see like kind of like the patterns up and down, left and right, the lines. Sometimes like in water, a lot of games that have oceans, you can see, like even on Assassin's Creed, you can see like the lines. And it's really cool. It's not like unique really like you see on computer games, or when you're not in the actual mission part of Assassin's Creed, when you're just free roaming, you can see the grid. You know, it's not like actual waves crashing and it looks like a solid color. You can see the grid, and a lot of things that are duplicated over and over again, like those little posts, you can kind of look at them and kind of see a grid in them. But literally, those are all duplicated. Now, one is unique. Just all they are is slightly turned to the left. There might be 3 different textures. But if you turn around, all the way around, then you look for like little cracks, look for your viewpoints or reference points. Or, you know, a point you can use as a reference, a spot. I know reference point is or viewpoint is usually when you're determining distance and speed, but I don't know, I use reference. I use a, you know, general reference as a general reference point. You know, look at that and just turn around each and every one, and it's the same thing over and over again. It's like a banana. Despite the fact that they're both yellow, they're a banana. They're just clones of each other. It's a banana. You're a banana, man. You're not unique. Your clothes aren't cool. You're just part of a fad that started years ago and died that you're trying to bring back. You're a banana. You might be a spliced banana, but you're a banana. Literally, they can make glow-in-the-dark tobacco. BioShock is based on real facts. They go a little far-fetched with the religious part of it, but, you know, there are such things as plasmids. Very few doctors can do it. Maybe a couple hundred in the world can do it. Out of 6 billion, only a couple hundred can actually do it. And probably only like a couple dozen will actually accept your money to perform a procedure. A lot of these people just probably do it on plants and maybe animals. A lot of people actually don't mess with animals, but plants, they'll splice firefly genes with... It doesn't kill the animal, it's just kind of like that manipulating God's creation type argument. So only a couple hundred can do it, but maybe only a couple dozen will actually accept your $500,000 to splice yourself with a firefly. Be glow in the dark. Where is it? I can't see it. It's glow in the dark, babe. What, you mean that little... I don't know, somebody... Hey, babe, somebody's shining a little laser pointer at you. No, that's not a laser pointer. That would be embarrassing. So be very... If you're ever gonna go out and actually try to seek out one of these people, be very careful what you splice, because you might have a laser pointer pointed at your crotch. A little tiny beggar.